Alright, I hope that I have my volume settings adjusted appropriately. Um, Hi, my name is Tor, and this is, or was supposed to be, our first stream, um, here on the Wolpatinga channel. That's Wolpatinga, with the V sound, cause it's German in origin. Anyway. We were gonna stream tonight, but unfortunately, YouTube has decided that I have to go through a verification process in order for me to upload or to start a live stream. Um, which I guess is like a way to avoid like DDoS attacks, but that's rather unfortunate if you're me and you spent all afternoon setting up OBS, making sure that everything was installed properly, and like making a fun little GIF of welcome to the stream because it was gonna be so good. But yeah, I'll just like stream for not stream. I'll get started with Subnautica, and hopefully I'll be like past the tutorial stuff for tomorrow. Um, yeah, let's get started. Let me boot up Subnautica. Let's see. Ooh. Alright, hopefully that's visible. And hopefully I'm audible with that. So let me adjust these sliders a little bit. That's really, really loud on my end. Start a new game. Yeah, okay. Um, I feel like this is going to be more interesting if I'm getting frustrated, so I will do a survival thing. As I mentioned to the lovely Anon, who encouraged me to take up streaming, I'm not good at games. I am remarkably bad at games. So, we'll see, alright? That's not good.
Launch in 3, 2, 1.
Wow. That's, uh... Yeah, I guess I'm supposed to, like, make commentary. I was really hoping that there would be, like, a chat. Um, I know jack shit about Subnautica. Um, so I guess we'll see. Am I peeking? I don't want to be peeking, so I'm gonna... Come on, give me my... Give me a second so I can fix these settings. Hopefully I won't be extremely loud now. Oh. Um... Okay, pick up fire extinguisher. Okay. Cool, gotta put out the fire of that. Okay, I don't like electrical work. Fun fact about me, when I was a kid, I was told I would die
You have suffered
because of,
1
like,
health
exposed
point.
electrical work,
This
which is really
reset will
interesting
allow you
because I was
to
doing a lot of, like,
This
robotics at the
vehicle has
time.
now
So
rebooted
the
in
fact that
emergency
this
mode with one directive to keep you
that this
alive.
this fortune teller
When
just
in doubt,
randomly said you're gonna
please
die
refer to the
doing your
user
own
manual for
electrical work,
detailed survival
um,
advice. Good luck.
it's led to a little bit of a, I guess, a phobia. Okay, that's B actually. No input. Whoa. All right, so I'm using a GameCube controller for this game, so I'm gonna have consistently a lot of those not mapped properly warnings. All right, got water, light. And food. The Aurora, I guess, is this ship. I have a head trauma. Okay. Um, start here. If you're reading this and you have survived,
You have suffered minor head trauma. This is considered an optimal outcome. This PDA has now rebooted in emergency mode with one directive: to keep you alive on an alien world. Please refer to the databank for detailed survival advice. Good luck.
why is it reading that stuff out after I... Okay. If you are reading this and you have survived an emergency evacuation of the capital class ship equipped with Altera technology, congratulations, the hard part is over. Your PDA is automatically rebooted in emergency mode. This operating system has one directive: to keep you alive on a hostile alien world. If that is not possible, it will alert salvage teams to the location of your remains. Love that. It features full monitoring of vital signs for timely survival advice, blueprints for fabricating a range of essential survival equipment tailored to your environment. It... what? Uh, okay, so presumably someone went through and said, here's how you make a tent, here's how you make a light. But this is for exploring alien worlds? So they tailored to your environment. This is something that I think about a lot. Is like, I guess too much in like science fiction is like who went through and wrote all of this? Like in Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy, they talk about like the people who sat down and wrote the Hitchhiker's Guide. But like, in Star Trek, it's like, oh, well, we have to connect our databases to whatever databases already exist, and we kind of only know within our Federation or within allies, like whatever the Klingons gave us or whatever. I guess that I'm not supposed to think about it too much, but I'm really hung up on this actually, of tailored to your environment. Is it like a genre of like you need something that's kind of fibrous and structured in like a xylem phloem kind of way, like a plant-based structure? Is that a common enough structure across alien worlds that you can say find something that's basically wood? Is meat common? Are they gonna like if they're saying like, oh well, in order to make like a meal, you need some sort of protein based thing. Tailored to your environment. How many different environments are they expecting? Like, are they saying that like, oh, you're only ever gonna wind up on an environment that has these sorts of resources? Like, what if you have an emergency crash landing, you land on what most planets are, which is just like a ball of rocks? I'm saying most planets. I mean most planets that you can land on that won't crush you because they're just giant balls of gas. What happens if you land on a rock planet? What happens if you land on Mars? Does it tell you to bash your brains in with a rock? Does it tell you to bash your brains in with a rock if you land on Mars? Because the alternative is starving to death? Why isn't it going to... alert the salvage teams immediately that I crash landed. It's a hostile alien world. What am I doing here? So I crash landed here. I wasn't supposed to be here. But conveniently, it happens to be one of the few planets that could support life. All right, I guess this is really showing my personality here. We are not point not seconds into the tutorial, and I am hung up on one sentence in the premise. But the idea of creating software that is going to recommend to like survivors on some sort of crash landing ship, like these are the generic sorts of things that you might want to be crafting. Building tech like that works in any fucking situation is gonna be nightmarish. And someone had to sit down and write that code, had to make that database, and you have to make that those instructions understandable to people across many different so it has to be like IKEA level of instructions of like pictures of are other other alien races that are sentient enough that they're I'm just imagining the nightmare scenario that is working for the software company that made this PDA. Um, jeez. Jeez Louise. Okay. My personnel my personal and work files have been encrypted and may be retrieved at a later date by a licensed engineer. I kind of want like I suffered a head trauma. Administer first aid if required. Take inventory of available materials and supplies and decide on rations. Survey the environment for threats on resources. Construct necessary survival equipment using the life pod's fabricator. Okay, we have a fabricator. Check life pod for damage and repair as necessary. Broadcast local distress signal using life pod short range radio. Other survivors. Okay. Line of sight at the radio. Find and construct a more permanent habitat. Maintain physical and psychological health until rescue. This information is meant to be a general guide. In the first instance, you should always follow the advice of your PDA, which has taken your particular circumstances into account. That's terrifying. That is genuinely terrifying, the level of task that they are implying exists in this game. And 80% of the blueprints are corrupted. That, yeah, of course, like 80% of the blueprints are going to be corrupted. Um, Maybe reacquired by scanning a salvage technology using the handheld scanner, or by downloading. What? Blueprints may be reacquired by scanning a salvage technology using the handheld scanner. The ha- what? I you what? Okay, so they're implying that there's some sort of I guess camera and also X-ray device where I like I okay, so you find a radio. You find a radio and you're like, I want radio. And you just wave your scanner at it and now you know how to build one. Is it taking into account the What? This is frightening. This is frightening. I don't want to think about this. We haven't even gotten into the get jump scared by giant fish part of the game, which I believe is what this game is supposed to be. Circuitry test failed. Secondary systems offline. Radio offline. Distress signal broadcast failed. Flotation devices deployed. Hull integrity. Okay. At least we've got hull integrity. Um,
Detecting increased local radiation levels. Trend is consistent with damage to the Aurora's drive core, sustained during planet fall.
okay, so this is the fabricator. Okay. Okay.
Calorie intake recommended.
Oh, well, we're hungry. So let me beat our guy. Um,
Detecting increased local radiation levels. Trend is consistent with damage to the Aurora's drive core, sustained during planet
my
fall.
guy has been starving to death while I've been having a
Vital
panic
signs
attack.
stabilizing.
That makes sense. Okay, let's get out of here. Yeah, okay. Let's actually start the game now that I've had my. Oh, that's fun. That's so fun. Okay.
The Aurora suffered orbital hull failure. Cause unknown. Zero human life signs detected.
God. So a ship of that size needs a crew of 120 minimum. Let's go. Oh, that's pretty. Fish stuff. Writhing weed. Okay. So let's resurface. Um, it's pretty. I'll give it that. I mean, this is a very pretty game. Um, the circumstances are terrifying, which I guess is, oh, that ship is way bigger than I thought it was. Not 120. That's 500 minimum. Oh, that's a lot of dead people. How are we the only one who survived? Why were there not more life pods? Why is it not getting bigger the closer I swim towards it? Is that an illusion? It does. Okay, now it seems to actually be getting bigger. That. Whoa. Didn't mean to dive. Um. I'm guessing that this has stuff on it. It really doesn't look like it's getting closer, though. This is a little unsettling. Um. Am I supposed to be doing this? Or am I supposed to be exploring the ocean floor? I don't really know. Oh, radiation detected. That's sweet. Box. Can I open the box? No. Well, that was our cargo. Okay, I don't want to drown. This guy can hold his breath for a long time despite being in a very panicky situation. Probably shouldn't die of radiation though. Let's go away from that. Okay, so what do? Do I have flippers on? I do have flippers on. Was I expecting ocean? It's the 4th of July and I'm in the United States, so there are fireworks going on outside. I need to get away from the radiation. Let's go back to the pod, I guess. I don't know what to be doing here. Alright, looks like my health is dangerously low because keep, um, I keep going into the radiation zones. This guy can hold his breath for a really long time. Like, presumably he's got all sorts of... He's got a head trauma. Is that an open head trauma, or is that a concussion? Either way, he should not be swimming. Health is low. So...
Short-range scans suggest this biome supports extensive biodiversity and connects to a number of small cave networks.
Okay, so I guess I need to go explore caves. Um... So why isn't... Okay, okay. So, the salvage crews are only going to be alerted if I die. Why is that not the default? Giant coral tubes. Acid mushroom. Okay. Can I eat the acid mushrooms? Is that edible? I don't think I want to eat... God. I don't think I want to eat something called an acid mushroom. Probably want to break limestone. Okay, copper ore, if I can pick it up.
Copper is an essential component of all powered equipment. Your probability of survival has just increased to unlikely, but plausible.
Ah!
Oxygen.
Okay, fish can explode. That makes sense as a survival tactic. I guess. Unlikely but plausible. I'm glad that this PDA is an ass. I sure do like that. What type of ship was it, anyways? Use repair tool. Do I have a repair tool? Can I... What is this? Ah, that was a flare. Okay. That's a lot of acidic mushroom. I don't want to accidentally... Okay, resources, electronics. I made a battery. Okay, so acid mushroom and copper.
Acquired.
I guess it's just able to analyze the types of... Normal. It's so normal. I feel so good about this. Okay. Tools. Right, I needed to make a repair tool. I need cave sulfur, silicone rubber, and titanium. Is there a mining tool? Survival knife, habitat builder. Okay, equipment. An O2 tank, that sounds nice. Fins. Um,
Seek fluid intake.
yeah. Sustenance. So I need bleach. Which means I need a salt deposit and a coral tube sample. Do I have something for mining?
Vital signs stabilizing.
Sweet. Or so I don't. Okay. Leech. So let's go looking for salt and a coral tube sample. Okay. God knows what I'm still not normal about the concept of this PDA. That's just like, oh yeah, I know the kinds of coral that's around here, and all you need is just to go get this little bit of coral, you'll be hunky-dory. Alright, I got a metal salvage, which means I can make some titanium. Wow, titanium. Also, he can recover his breath really quickly. Giant coral tubes. So I need a little bit of coral tube. Table coral. A little bit of coral tube. How do I get a little bit of coral tube? This is where having a chat might be helpful. Someone who actually knows. Coral shell plate. Inventory full. Don't be full. Can I drop things? Because I don't think I need all of these mushrooms. Okay. What is the button to actually drop? Okay. It is actually X. Alright. Let's get rid of those. What is that? It's kind of cute. Oh, but it doesn't like me very much. Oh, floater. I guess they call it that because it floated. Ooh. Ah, okay. Don't like that. Chat, I really don't know what I'm doing. I'm looking for salt, quartz, quartz, a creature egg. Oh, that sounds like a bad idea for me to have taken. Um, yeah,
Oxygen.
yeah, I'm going to the surface. I'm going. Um, okay. So I've got quartz, which means I can make glass. I still don't have any salt, and I still don't have a coral tube sample.
Short range.
Oh, I can play the recordings. That's why it was playing sounds. Okay. Um, equipment. Okay. Habitat builder. The Altera? handheld habitat builder has been an essential tool of xenoscientists, colonists, and emergency relief crews across 11 different transgovs. Transgovs? For more than 50 years. Habitat modules are hermetically sealed from the outside environment, built on land, underwater, or in a vacuum. Habitats can become enhanced to become long-term homes, remote research stations, defensive outposts, and more. Quick start
Proceed
guide.
fluid intake.
Well, we're probably gonna, not drought. What's the opposite of drought? Can I destroy this? Can I attack it? Ah, I can push myself away. That's cool. I am probably gonna run out of water really quickly. Um, which is not great. I still don't know how to harvest the coral tubes. So we're probably gonna end up dying here pretty quickly. I don't know if it's gonna reset from ground zero and say like, okay, you just have to restart your whole game. I don't know how that's supposed to work. Resources. So I can make titanium. I can make glass. Which means I can make a thing, okay. Tools. I can make a flashlight, or I can make the scanner. Floating air pump. Fire extinguisher. Valuables. A waterproof locker. Okay, so I need that silicone rubber ASAP because I need that knife. How do I get the rubber? Rubber is creepvine seed cluster. Okay, so let's consume
Vital
the last of our
signs
water.
stabilizing.
Boy, I... Okay. Creepvine. That flare is pretty. Creepvine. I don't even really know what I'm looking for here. Wow. Purdy. Not creepvine, though. It looked yellow? Yeah, I'm surfacing, I'm surfacing, I'm surfacing. Okay. We need creepvine. I sure don't know what creepvine is.
Caution. Continued degradation of the Aurora's drive core may result in a quantum detonation. Continuing to monitor.
What? Alright, surface, 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 surface. Come on, come on, come on. We can do it, we can do it.
Oxygen.
Okay. Creepvine. I really wish I knew what I was looking for. I don't see anything vine-like. That's pretty. Creepvine. I don't know if it's deep. I don't know if it's surface. I don't know anything about what I'm looking for, but I do know that I'm going to run out of water quickly. It's probably because I spent so much time... Is that it? Is this creep vine? Can I touch you? You don't want me to touch you. Okay. Worth a shot. Rain coral. Would be nice to have a knife. Would be real nice to have a knife. Wouldn't it be funny if there was a knife in the base that I missed because I was spending so much time...
Alien life forms may have unexpected applications. Utilizing alien resources is a proven survival strategy.
I don't think I will be surviving. I do think I will have to restart. Which,
Fluid intake.
yeah, I'm gonna opposite of drown. Why can't I think of what the opposite of drowning is? What is creep flying? I don't know what I'm looking for. I feel very dumb. All right, let's look at the fish. What can I do with the... No, I wanted the fish. Give me the fish. Oh well. There probably was a knife, right? Um, where's the ladder? There's the ladder. Alright, well, guy, you're gonna die. I'm sorry. Storage container. Nope. So we are just gonna die. Um, okay. We will get another med kit, but that doesn't really help because we have no way of getting water. Chat, I might have to, like... Well, I'll let him die, and then I will, um... That looks vine-like. You see that? That looks like vines. I apologize for the background noise. If I had to guess, that's the creep vine. Yep, this is the creep vine. I finally found it! Just in time for me to die. Well, that's swell. I'm gonna reverse drown real quick. Or maybe we'll have enough health? Maybe.
Seek fluid intake immediately.
I'm doing the best I can, game. I didn't know where the creep vine was. Fabricator. Resources, basic materials, rubber. Oh, yeah, we still need salt.
destruction of vehicles and power plants.
Oh, we gotta get our titanium. Okay, fabricator, personal tools, knife. Okay, we got a knife.
Weapons were removed from standard survival blueprints following the massacre on Abraxas Prime. The knife
Well,
remains the only exception.
that's stupid. That's stupid. Because I'm going to die because I didn't have a knife. I'm gonna die because I didn't have a knife. And that is your fault. Not mine, yours. So when this guy reverse drowns on a planet full of water, we all know why. Ah, okay, okay. Well, I sure do like reverse drowning. Um, salt, salt. Gotta go in a cave and find some. That's no fun. Salt. There we go. We died. Oh well. Oh,
Repair tool.
I died and lost some belongings. Not everything. Okay. And I got all my health back. So, okay, this is much more forgiving than I thought it was gonna be. Thank God. Sulfur. Okay. Well, let's go find salt. That's a big egg. Then I got a little egg. I'll turn the metal salvage into titanium. Okay, so this game is way more forgiving than I thought it was gonna be, and that's nice. An O2 tank, a pipe. Let's make the scanner.
The scanner can be used to synthesize blueprints from salvage technology and to record alien biological data.
Okay, let's go get some more creepvine, I guess. And now I know where that is. I think this guy should sue because he was not given a knife. Was it him who died? What happened? Um, there. Okay. I scanned it. Is there another bit here? Nope. Okay. You think I can make omelets with these? That would be nice. Omelets are nice. Okay, so the scanner has durability. Oh, the cargo's empty. That's so unfortunate. All of the cargo's empty. What the hell? Oh, I gotta pick up. Oh.
Oxygen.
I'm going. Okay. Alright. Creepvine. Cut creepvine with knife. Okay. Alright, so we need the clusters. Ooh, that's a pretty thing over there. CD clusters, inventory,
Life
full.
on this planet grows in unusually distinct and diverse ecological biomes. Further study recommended.
Ya don't say. There was nothing else I could have made a knife with? I don't even see where the silicone rubber goes on the knife. I guess it's on the handle. Also, I don't know if this game has, like, an end game. Okay. Fabricator. Resources. Rubber. Fiber mesh. Comfy. Explicitly called comfy. Okay. I can make some fins that will make me swim better, which would be
The
nice.
fabricator draws from available data to provide environment-appropriate equipment, using locally available materials. For your safety, this setting cannot be overridden.
See, that is terrifying to me. The idea of, like, this database can make decisions about what I need to know. Okay, sustenance. What do I need? Cooked food. I need a fish. Low calorie count. I need salt still. Alright, I need some bladderfish. Okay. Let's go find some bladderfish. What does a bladderfish look like? I don't know. That's one, right? I got it. Okay. Can I get some more? That's one. Nope, nope, sit still. You got any more? I got another one. This thing looks like a dugong. Music's okay. I don't know if it really fits the vibe of what's going on here, but it sure is music. I got it. Uh, is, how many hits to kill?
Oxygen.
Yeah, yeah. Uh-oh. That was close. I don't know if that's doing anything. Okay. Let's get a few more bladderfish. Okay. Inventory full. Ooh, I'm gonna die of poison. Sweet. I love it when that happens. There. I really should be more careful about getting too close to the giant irradiated shipwreck. Eh, you know. Okay. Sustenance. Cooked food. Good eating around the fence. Okay, let's cook a peeper.
The fabricator cooks small organisms while disposing of the skeletal structure, bodily
Oh,
fluids, and internal organs, thus
I can
rendering
use
them safe for human
bladderfish to make
consumption.
water.
Warning. Local radiation readings suggest the Aurora's drive core has reached critical state. Quantum detonation will occur within 2 hours.
Am I supposed to do something about that? Okay, if I go get some sulfur, maybe I can repair my ship enough that I can swim away? That's not sulfur. What do I know about sulfur? It stinks. That's titanium. That's titanium. That's quartz.
Oxygen.
Well, we're about to reverse drown here. Whoops. No, that is just drowning. I know what drowning is. Cool. I lost some belongings. I'm more concerned about the thing that's about to explode. I'm quite concerned about that. Rotten creek vine. So things rot in this game. Alright, well, we still need sulfur. I am still, more than anything else, concerned about the giant explosion that's about to happen. Bladderfish glow. interesting the amount of bioluminescence that's occurring this close to the surface. You know? And what is quantum detonation anyway? Titanium quartz trapped in a cave. Can't find the surface. Is there a way out? I guess not. Gold. Silver. Okay. Well, we'll see if I get to keep that. Okay, I will give it 2 more goes. I lost the gold. Damn. Old cooked peeper. Okay. Okay. So I still need to find sulfur somewhere. 'Cause that thing is gonna explode. Also, the day-night cycle on this planet is interesting. It's very fast. I guess that's why there's so much bioluminescence, is because you lose stuff real fast. Oh, I found salt, finally. And more creepvine. Creepvine was everywhere. How was I not able to find creepvine before? My inventory's full. I feel like I'm gonna be saying that a lot with this game. What is that?
Oxygen.
I'm going up. I mean, it's an interesting game. It's very alone. Like, there's some single-player games that you play, and you feel like you're surrounded by people. And you play this game, and you feel even more alone. At least you do if you're me. Which is fine. I mean, there are times where you want to feel alone. And then there's... yeah, inventory full. Should probably make those lockers, right?
Be advised, a common complication for cave divers is loss of orientation, followed by eventual asphyxiation.
Okay, well, I found some lead, so let's drop some of the titaniums.
Oxygen.
Nope. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Um, well, I've been going for about an hour. I feel like I want to continue this with chat. Maybe I will look into what it is that I'm missing, like how to go find sulfur. Um, like if I were streaming, I feel like I would want to go on longer, but I will have to sit and watch YouTube try to upload this, and I know that it explicitly hates um me when I try to upload. So, we will come back to this later. I'm trusting that it saved my progress. Oh, what? Okay, I will save, and then I will... Come on, where's the... There we go. Give feedback. There's a give feedback button. This game is old. Do you think they still check that? Hmm. Like, their last update is from 2023. Um, because isn't there a second one? Sub-Zero or something? Where it's the same game except you're in cold now? I don't know. Alright, well, I've been Tor. Um, I hope that there was something of substance here. Um, hopefully, I will be able to stream tomorrow, and this will work. Um, fingers crossed I get verified. But until then, I hope you all, take care, have a good day. Can I make that visible? I will... I guess it's not BRB, it is I will see you all eventually. So I guess I need to make a third screen for that. I've got a welcome to the stream. I've got my N my BRB. Um, that is something, I guess. Is like stream art. I have some other pieces that I've like commissioned for personal use, but not necessarily for stream use, and I guess I should go get in contact like my profile picture. I don't know. I keep playing out like the disaster scenarios of accidentally this stream takes off and then someone's like, "Hey, you're using that profile picture that you commissioned for a very small amount, but now you have lots of money, so come give that some of that." Yeah, I don't know. That is way far off from the here and now, but I do care about those sorts of things. So like I try to credit artists when I can. Um Anyway, so tomorrow, bite night and more Subnautica. Hope to see you there. Um, all right.